Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of our season 4 progression series. Um, it's mostly like day 2.5, day 2.5, because it started like Thursday afternoon, but for us it's like maybe 48 hours of total playtime. So what changed? We're still using the same weapon. I changed the ring because I managed to get was it a candle? Oh no, I got this from trade. I think I kind of sniped it. It was maybe 60 FE, a quick ritual one. It also has focus blessings and regain interval, pretty good. So with quick ritual giving us a +1 minimum, I managed to get rid of the ring. So I added another ring. Using this one, life armor. Armor is very good, so I would go out of my way to stack it if possible. Get him some reses, and some reses here. Curse effect, physical damage to attack is pretty good. The element damage here is useless, but it's whatever. I think we were using the pale mist before as well. Gloves haven't changed. I switched the amulet. This is very good for clear, but tier 7, you start actually needing some erosion res in tier 7. So what I did with this is I bought the base with only the erosion res for like, I think 10 FE, maybe. Let me see. I don't know if it shows my purchases here at. I think it used to, right? But doesn't seem to be here anyway. So yeah, it was like 10 FE, something like that. Then I also bought this base, so this actually allows us to max out energy. I got really lucky with this empowerment. It was like 2 rolls and I got the 122. So I bought the +1 active skill level, which takes our whirlwind to +2 already. Some life, some armor. This seems this is a new mod and seems pretty interesting. And erosion res. My objective right now is to cap erosion res if possible. And I bought this helmet. So I bought the base with really nothing, and I just did some prototype crafting to get some mods that were useful. Erosion res mostly, and I like the region. I want way more region actually. So in terms of armor, we're rocking around 26k armor, which is like already almost half physical damage taken, and almost 30% less non-physical. This is, I think it still factors against enemies on your own level. I think it still works that way. And we got some regain and stuff. I have more blessings. I also bought this for like, I think it was 90 FE, this one, which is the best roll you can get because it's gaining a total of 8 stacks recently. Literally the best roll. You could get this a lot higher, but this is what I was aiming for. I still need to min-max this. And what I think I'll be doing is I'll probably create a spreadsheet to calculate which of the mods is actually better for damage here, because there's a lot of them. There's like increased damage. You can see them here, right? There's like cooldown recovery is good. There is, more cooldown recovery for divine punishment. There is like increased damage after spending certain amount of blessings, increased damage up to 70%. So there's too much variance on what we can get here for me to be able to, just at a glance check what's the actual best option here. But other that, I'm still keeping, movement speed and radius is something I really like for the build to feel good. I have a little bit less radius now, but it's still overall still decent enough in my opinion. Okay, what else did we change? So gear, that's all in terms of gear. Still using the same candles. I'm trying rest Warcry because what I think I'm lacking right now is recovery rather than mitigation. So with rhythm, you don't actually have to manually cast it, and since you don't have to manually cast it, it's instant. So that's pretty good. You don't have to worry about Warcry cast speed or getting instant Warcry for this to work. So that's why I like this setup a lot. You know, residues to keep the regen going and armor infusion for an extra mitigation. Still using the same setup here. We actually have some extra energy because I can't fit any more arrows. I don't want to reserve my life anymore. I'm actually looking to remove this. So restraint is going to be my next obvious upgrade. And, you know, still keeping this pretty much the same. Whirlwind is 20 and we got a +2, so it's 22. This gives it, you know, a lot of effectiveness. 120, 191. I think it's 168 at 20. So there's a lot of extra damage there already. Then still using Raging Slash. I'm still torn as to what is going to be the last link. I know that channel preparation can effectively be removed if, you know, with the new crafting system, you can get this to a tier 0. Check here the upgrade. A tier 0 is 5, 6. So if we get 6, we effectively can remove channel prep. And I could actually attempt this, but I don't want to do it right now. It's too much. It's too expensive. But you know that's a possibility. This is the weapon I've been working on, by the way. So that's in terms of abilities. The slates, we changed the slates a lot. So again, the pedigree, this is crazy. This I don't know if you can get quick ritual as cheap as this, but it's, you know, nothing here. The additional focus blessing is very good, but what matters is quick ritual, right? The attack speed, the minimum charges. Here we got some sealed mana, some regen and life. There's a lot of life here. This, I think I bought it. I bought it from the, you know, the trader, or maybe I dropped it and I managed to get this another order mod. So now we have this here and this here. So that's actually 24% additional damage at the start of the map. This I bought. This was like 100 FE for the +1 to all. You know, as a Thea, this is amazing. I don't know if the fact that this got changed from max 1 to all of them instead of being changed to owned. I don't know if we can actually spend up to, you know, because we're at 6 right now. If I spend this, you know, I regain, I feel like 6. See, I don't ever go lower than, but I don't know if I'm actually getting the bonus from spending the 6, since, you know, there are minimum. We're at 12. Well, I'll need to do some math on this. It might be worse now, but I don't know. It's, you know, still good to have them. I got the other chaos mod and a lot of armor here. Armor's really good. Again, I bought this. It was like 20 FE. The idea here is that since I have 2 order mods, which basically give me 24% multiplicative damage bonus, I want to keep that a little bit longer. So this decreases the decay speed of order. And it's actually a little bit more than the reduce 18%. I don't know if it shows here. Let's see. No, it's still 18%. I mean, it works, but it doesn't display it. And here, you know, more steel mana cost, +1 agility blessing. And this I actually have to brand a little bit more. I can actually attempt this. No, strikes. I don't want multi strikes. Chance to ignore armor for chaos. I'll keep this. Max life instead of cast speed. Yeah, pretty good. Evasion. No, attack speed. Okay. I'll need to keep branding. Alright. Points. You know, we were like, I got like 5 levels. I was using this, but I have that on the slate. And also my skills cost no mana actually, so I don't really need any form of mana recovery. The only one that costs is this, but since it has the, you know, the the rhythm free. You know, it's casted by itself, so I don't need to worry about it. Same thing about this one. This one costs life anyway, and this one costs nothing. So I got rid of that. I don't need. I could use the max mana to reserve, you know, to reserve the swiftness aura, but other than that, I prefer to use these points for something else, which is these 2 points are extremely powerful. Like this whole tree is crazy. Like if you could spend, you know, if you didn't have to spend points anywhere, I'll grab everything in this tree. It's amazing. So now we're getting additional damage to close enemies. We're getting the Culling Strike, getting some crit damage, more crit rating, and a lot of melee damage here. In terms of Ronin, I went for a little bit more armor, and I maxed the Fervor effect here. And in God of War, I'll probably do a respec somewhere to be able to grab this, because this form of recovery is really good. It feels really nice when you're in, you know, certain situations, especially doing boss fights. So that will probably be my next upgrade. And I'm saving this just in case I switch off the Wolf Soul Claymore, which has the paralysis, to still be able to have that. Alright, that being said, in terms of the Atlas, well, not the Atlas, the Netherealm progression, what I've been doing is I unlocked T7 in every single zone, and I've already fought 3 of the 4 Realm Lords. More tags and stuff. So now I can actually challenge this one to unlock this the 7.1 Netherealm level. Let's do it.
That young girl, you know her? No, you're here for her. I will sink below until the glacier lifts me up once.
Now I would like to think that my build is good enough for that to feel like it's too easy, but my gut tells me that they actually nerfed, you know, the regular Tier 7 watchers. We're about to find out, you know. I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna do the first T7 traveler here. A little bit scary because I don't have high erosion rest, which is what you need the most here. You know. I'm gonna switch to damage pets, by the way. Oh, I'm already on damage pets. Okay. So that's why it felt easier. Okay, so since we don't need a lot of area, yeah, precision strike definitely. This is 47. This is 50% additional, so it remains 55. Precision strike is 35, but the attack speed, just 10% increase is not that much. So I might buy Tendon Slicer, or maybe crit damage is the play, 45% damage. And, you know, guard. I'm gonna keep this. We're probably gonna need a little bit more recovery. And I'll see if I die, I'm gonna switch to maybe injury buffer. Delay pain. Oh, okay, yeah. You can see the damage falls off a lot. I would say it's still pretty good, you know? E7. I'm actually using clear gloves. My gloves are not really giving me a lot of damage here. So for anyone that hasn't done this fight, basically, you know, anything purple, it's very deadly, especially if you don't have capped erosion res. He mostly does erosion damage, but he also deals some form of elemental damage. Having armor actually mitigates non-physical damage as well really, really helps, you know, ease the gearing into this sort of content. It used to be that to try tier 7 you had to be like at maybe 50% or you will die of a one shot. And you know, tier 8 without capped erosion res is definitely impossible. But you know, damage doesn't seem to be as spiky, or maybe I haven't been hit at all, I don't know. There you go, I did get hit. So the good thing about this form of whirlwind scaling is that you get a little bit of a gap between you and the enemy when you need it to, because of the, you know, the blade actually follows them. So you get this sort of, you know, short range playstyle, not exclusively melee. Of course, at melee you will do most of your damage, because how I think it works is that maybe it does that way, you know, that the actual attack and the wind blade both hit the enemy. Or maybe it's just you know, just the wind blades, which would make a little bit more sense in my opinion. Okay, I need to do a better job at keeping the buffs up, but it's almost done. Okay, this is getting a little bit dangerous. Need Colin strike now. That's definitely 10%, isn't it? There you go. Oh, and I got a pedigree. Okay, let's reveal this one. Elements of the Abyss. Is this good? Oh, this is probably worth money. Everyone's spending this build. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is nice. All right. We get lucky. Speaking of luck, so the next things I'm gonna upgrade going to be actually dropped this yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is the craziest item I've ever picked from the ground. Look at this. Fervor gloves, additional physical damage, and max fire res. That's gonna be my next project. I'm actually gonna try to finish crafting the sword, but you know, since 200 swords actually cost, you know, double, you know, this is crazy. It's very, very difficult to complete this craft for me. I'm actually gonna attempt a couple of these in the video. Okay, so what you do, I'm almost out of plasticity. What I've been wanting to do is get at least the gear physical, but you know, I'm almost out. And this is global fizz, it's not gear fizz, but I feel like I have to take this. But you know, this is base grit, and this mod is kind of trash. I'll keep the base grit, honestly. 16 gear. I need to... I'm almost out of plasticity. Okay, so... your attack speed is better than... Gear Fist, there you go, okay. Yeah, I have to stick to this. So now, next step would be... Ideally, I want to upgrade this, but you know, it's a bit expensive. Upgrade this to tier 2. I lose the attack speed, so this is going to be a very slow weapon. But I feel like I'm going to do a lot more damage. Maybe. I'll give it a shot. The other option is I could try paying to upgrade any of these. There is a shot at me to get rid of either the strength or the cold damage. And if that's so, how much plasticity would I have left? All remaining, okay. We will consume everything. So I think the first thing would be to upgrade this instead. Okay, 49. I have only 5 remaining. So I could do it. It's 100 FE. I don't think it's worth doing the gamble for this weapon at the moment. Maybe I'll just do the final upgrade here. Okay, so this was a very expensive craft. And I'll just do one of these, and if it doesn't hit, I'm just gonna enchant it. Tier 3, okay, that's good enough. So, you know, this is not a lot of DPS more than the previous weapon, simply because of it doesn't have attack speed, right? But I have the focus blessings and have the extra crit damage, so I have a feeling that I'm gonna be doing more damage actually. So what I do is I'll empower this. Okay, that's enough. I don't really need pure empowerment. And I'm gonna do a DPS test. You know, with Thea doing DPS tests is kinda difficult because she tends to spike damage a lot and then just fall off completely. Kinda strange. You see? It was like 100 mil for a little bit, but now it's hovering there, you know, 70, 67. My survival is very high right now. Okay, so I think I'll settle for 65 mil. It's, you know, the accurate number. Yeah, let's send it on maybe 63, 65. Let's see this one now. Now we lost paralysis. Keep that in mind. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the zone because it tends to kind of snapshot.
Please select the calibration intensity for invincibility number 2.
So you really notice the lack of attack speed is insane. I don't think we can craft a weapon that doesn't have gear attack speed. Like, even if the average hit is higher, the lack of attack speed is making this. So I kind of wasted. I think I wasted my money doing this. Well, it's like 10 million more. I'd say it's not too bad. It's actually hovering a little bit higher. I'm almost at 80. But yeah. I think we can fairly say it's an upgrade. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's there, you know. Okay. So yeah, maybe 15 million more for this weapon that it costed me costed me maybe 50 FE to craft, and it ended up not being amazing. I have another base here, but I think I want Wolf Soul simply because paralysis is good. Paralysis is an additional multiplier. This base actually has higher attack speed. If you see, it has higher crit. No, it's the same crit rating as this one, but it has higher attack speed rating, and you know the base physical damage rating of the weapon is not as bad. So it's way better to just keep the Wolf Soul. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll probably do another daily update tomorrow, and from then, you know, it's going to become a lot grindier. So not much progression, not as fast progression. Oh, Aeterna map, very important. So the mechanic it's insane, it's very fun, it's very profitable. But you have to make sure you grab what's important here. So just a crash course, or no, not really a crash course, just, you know, a quick tip. Don't go down this path yet. You know, candles are good, but you don't get decent candles to upgrade them yet. What you want is to unlock the rooms as fast as possible, so you can get, you know, way more rewards every time you enter here. More, you know, more bang for your buck. You know, tougher bosses give you more stuff. The legendary currency rooms are insane. They can give you, I think I've got like maybe 30 FE in a single room. It's very, very good. So what you want is take left first, and you want this. So this makes it so you drop more pages. More pages means you progress through the tree faster. Then you want this is the additional room, so this will give you a +1. This gives you another, this is the other +1 expansion. Then there is another +1 here that I'm gonna get soon, and I think the other +1 is this one, or maybe it's this one. Either of them, you want to unlock those first. Like, don't go down here at all. Like, maybe just get here to unlock the second slot, and from then just go up and unlock the area completely. So, you know, in the next upgrade, I will check this. I know these are like ways to block the candles that you get, but I don't know what these are. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have any tips or suggestions for the video, if you would like to see anything in particular regarding this character or regarding the game itself, feel free to let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that you stayed this long if you did. So to you, thank you very much. Have a good one.